The Voice of Democracy is back in operation after being forced off commercial radio stations by the Cambodian government during the 2018 election, but not over the airwaves. The independent station, funded by international donors to provide balanced reporting on politics and policy, only streams through Facebook and YouTube.
We just report like we did before. I can't say whether it is good or bad, but let the audience decide to what extent we have done so far.
Voice of America is also in negotiations with local radio stations to get back on the air after recently being granted a broadcast license. The English-language Cambodian Daily is another casualty of the media crackdown. So is the independent Phnom Penh Post, taken over by a company that had worked for the government. And Radio Free Asia shut down its Cambodia bureau after the government charged the U.S. broadcaster with millions of dollars in taxes. 2 Radio Free Asia journalists imprisoned for 10 months on charges of espionage are free, at least for now.
Our case still pending at court, and after the trial, the long trial, the court say they want to reinvestigate more. Actually, when the court cannot find anything, they should drop our cases.
Human Rights Watch called the charges against them baseless and said they were part of the government's campaign to silence all critical reporting in the country. Yet government supporters accuse Radio Free Asia and other foreign media of being foreign agents aligned with government opponents in Cambodia.
They, the U.S. government media, has outspokenly criticized and broadcast fake news. According to my own study, Radio Free Asia's policies are opposed to the Cambodian government.
Despite the easing of press restrictions, the threat of being labeled a foreign agent, of possible imprisonment or unfair tax burdens continues to hang over the remaining independent media outlets in Cambodia. Brian Padden, VOA News, Phnom Penh.